Hey guys, this is DRACYAN with Rollout Reviews, bringing you another Crossfight B-Daman review. This time it is Rising DRACYAN. We'll set him off to the side and take a look at his packaging really quick. You have a nice graphic of Rising DRACYAN here. However, you will notice that the plastic on the head and the emblems there is kind of a smoky white color, which on the actual thing, it's just a straight up clear. It's kind of interesting. Rising DRACYAN, you have the advert for Spike Phoenix, Crossfight B-Daman logo, CB-72 Rising DRACYAN, and he is power type. Shows off the two emblems there. On the back here, you have Kakeru here, Rising DRACYAN, how to hold it, the core, the drive strip, and all of those features there, as well as customization options. Spike Phoenix advert again right there. On this side, we have all of the parts and the stats here. 8 power, 4 control, and 3 rapid fire. So, let's open this up. Inside, I like to keep the tool. Slide this off. And you got this really, really nice looking back here with the emblem and the blue and the yellow. Looks really, really cool. Open this up. You have the stickers and the Spike Phoenix advert, as well as the instructions inside. So, here is Rising DRACYAN finally, the upgrade to Excel DRACYAN. Really, really nice. I like the darker blue color. I really do. It's sort of a shiny, dark, royal blue. I like this color a lot better than the original, to be honest. He has the clear accents around him. He is one of the special B-Daman from this series, as well as one of the special B-Daman from the last series. So he's special in that way. He's the only dragon from this series who is one of the special ones, like Kreese Raedra and Dravgaru Burn so far. You can't really see the emblem there. Here we go. Get the right lighting there, and it's a dragon on the emblem. But it's really hard to see because of the clear plastic. The core itself, well, is not chrome. It's this nice gray color. And I like how the little prongs up here sort of go into the arms. It's very flush. And then you have this new drive strip, which has little ridges on it. Kind of like Spike Phoenix, but not exactly. And it's yellow now, which is really striking and noticeable. And this very different looking section here on the sides. Then, most noticeably on the legs, you have a second set of emblems. These little wings that go off the ankles. And when you push them down, it pushes that drive strip up a little bit. Yeah, and it's a second charge, which is really cool. So, aside from the emblem feature, we have a feature with the head part. Almost dropped it there. You can take this piece off and bring it down like that. Now on the box, it shows you a certain way how to hold this thing, and it uses this feature. You're supposed to put your fingers right here like that, sort of, and then put the middle fingers here, and then these fingers down here. So, first, before we do that, we'll just launch a single B-Dama. Yeah, pretty powerful for an ES B-Daman, even without the emblems. It also does have these little things down here, so you can kind of hold it like you could the original, or you can put your fingers here. You have a lot of options with these arm parts, I find. Now, we'll use the first set of emblems. These work very simply. It's on a slide mechanism here, and by pushing them in, they just cover up the little prongs there a little more than usual. Yeah, so very simple mechanism there. And that definitely does make him a little stronger. The new drive strip, because of its ridge design, does add a little bit more spin. It's not really that noticeable, but it is there. Now the second emblem, let's try doing it like the package says. And it's sort of like he does in the show. And yeah, that definitely wasn't as powerful. Not to mention, these things stick down after that. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. What you really need with this is to push downward, and that's why you put your fingers up here, is so that you push downward as you fire. But I don't think putting your fingers here really adds much difference, honestly. See why those little emblems down there stick? Let's take the B-Daman out here. Is because it's on this little mechanism here, this little hinge mechanism. And when you push it down, it pushes these up like that. But this thing is pretty loose. It's not very solid. So sometimes if you don't push down on this enough, instead of rising this section here, it'll just rise the whole feet section up and cause the emblems down here to get like caught. See, if you move this around, it can get caught like that and cause it to stay down, and that's no good at all. So you really need to push down for these to spring back up. Like if I push on down on the arms here, they spring right back up. So I find a better way to hold this is not to worry about the head part at all. Just push on these emblems with your middle fingers, and then push on the top of the arm with your forefingers, and then with your ring fingers, or your pinky fingers, depending on how small your hands are. Press on those, and you can see they spring right back up. So, again, let's test that double emblem charge with this new way of holding it. And because they don't get caught, it also does add a little bit more power. Sometimes. I find that the second emblem charge is a little iffy. Sometimes it doesn't add enough power. Sometimes it distracts from the power. I find that occasionally just the single emblem charge will be a lot more powerful than this triple emblem charge. So I don't know. But overall, this guy is a really, really good beat-em-on. I love the things they've done with this. It's not perfect. It does have the little problems with the second emblem charge there. Sometimes it gets caught, and sometimes these are a little loose as well. And yeah, that's a little worrying. But all in all, I love the new things they've tried with this, and it's definitely one of my favorite emblem charge beat 'em on. You just have so many options. You have, the normal shot, the first emblem shot, the second emblem shot, and any variation. You can even, not push in these emblems and just do this if you want. You have so many options, and I really, really like that. So that is about it, guys, and this is IX signing off.